chosen one. Stop scrolling, not in a casual way, not halfway. Stop with intention, because what you are about to hear is not motivational. It is not emotional. It is directional. God says, are you ready for this? Not ready in theory, not ready in imagination, ready in surrender. Something has shifted. You felt it before you understood it. You sensed movement before you saw evidence. You noticed resistance increase without explanation. That was not random. When heaven prepares to release something significant, the atmosphere changes first. And the question being asked over your life right now is simple but serious. Are you ready for what you prayed for? If something in your spirit just tightened, stay, because this message is confirmation. If you feel alignment stirring in your chest, type ready in the comments, not for hype, for agreement. Agreement activates alignment. Now breathe. We are going deeper, chosen one. You thought the pressure meant you were behind. It did not. Pressure is proof that something valuable is being formed. Diamonds do not apologize for pressure. They are created by it. You have been under unusual weight, unexpected delays, strange misunderstandings, doors that almost opened, then closed. You wondered if you misheard God. You questioned if you missed your timing. You asked silently, did I lose my moment? God says, no. You were being fortified. You do not reinforce something that is small. You reinforce something that must withstand impact. The opposition increased because your capacity increased. The resistance grew because your authority grew. The enemy does not contest what poses no threat. The very intensity of your season proves the magnitude of your assignment. This was not punishment. It was preparation. Let us be honest. You prayed for expansion. You prayed for elevation. You prayed for influence. You prayed for breakthrough, but expansion demands space, and space often looks like subtraction first. Some relationships had to fall away. Some habits had to be exposed. Some comforts had to be removed. You thought you were losing. You were actually clearing. God does not pour abundance into clutter. He creates room. Ask yourself honestly, if what you prayed for arrived tonight, would your structure sustain it? Blessings amplify what is already inside. If insecurity remains, it grows. If pride remains, it grows. If fear remains, it grows. So God refined the foundation first. You were not being denied, you were being developed. Something happened in the unseen realm, not loud, not dramatic, but decisive. Heaven shifted your positioning. You were facing one direction, now you are aligned with another. You were asking for one version. God upgraded the design. You thought the delay meant cancellation. It meant recalibration. Sometimes God delays the door because He is changing what is behind it. You were being aligned with opportunities that match who you are becoming, not who you used to be. That is why certain conversations stopped abruptly. That is why certain plans dissolved. That is why certain invitations lost their appeal. Your spirit outgrew what your comfort still liked, and God refused to let you shrink back into familiarity. This is where it becomes serious. You have been hidden, protected, developed privately, but visibility is approaching, and visibility magnifies everything. Are you ready to be seen without shrinking? Are you ready to succeed without apologizing? Are you ready to carry influence without self-sabotage? You cannot pray for impact and fear exposure. Light reveals, and what God is placing on you will draw attention. Some will celebrate. Some will question. Some will watch silently, but you cannot manage reactions. You must manage alignment. God says, the next level requires emotional discipline, No more impulsive reactions. No more explaining yourself to everyone. No more seeking validation from people who cannot recognize your calling. Stability is your preparation for visibility. You have heard about suddenly moments, but here is what most people misunderstand. Suddenly is built on years of unseen obedience. Acceleration does not mean unprepared. It means preparation completed. Joseph went from prison to palace in a day, but that day was built on years of integrity. David was anointed in a moment. But that moment followed lonely fields of discipline. When God moves swiftly, it is because readiness has matured. And readiness is what heaven is measuring right now. Not talent, not popularity, not charisma. Readiness. Readiness is humility under pressure. Readiness is obedience when unseen. Readiness is gratitude before manifestation. If you are still here reading this, you are closer than you realize. Before acceleration, there is always one final question. What are you still holding that cannot go where you are going? Bitterness, comparison, fear of failing publicly, attachment to old identity. You cannot carry old narratives into new seasons. You are not who hurt you. You are not who doubted you. You are not who failed before. That version of you was necessary for formation, but it is not qualified for elevation. Release the need to prove yourself. Release the need to rush. Release the need to rush. Release the need to explain, consecrate your mindset. Say quietly, I release what no longer aligns with who I am becoming. There is a spiritual principle most ignore. Heaven responds to agreement, not wishful thinking. Agreement. What you consistently declare shapes. What you consistently see. If you speak limitation, you reinforce delay. If you speak doubt, you magnify resistance. If you speak faith, you activate movement. Your words are not noise, they are seeds. For the next 7 days, remove one phrase. It is not working. Replace it with, it is aligning. Shift your language. Watch your atmosphere shift, chosen one. God says, are you ready for this? Ready to forgive fully. Ready to obey immediately. Ready to trust completely, ready to walk boldly, because what is coming will require courage. It will require you to step forward without full explanation. It will require you to move when comfort says stay. It will require you to choose faith over familiarity, but you are not underprepared. You are refined. You are not late. You are aligned. You are not overlooked. You are being positioned, Father. I thank you that nothing in my life has been wasted. Every delay shaped me. Every tear strengthened me. Every closed door redirected me. If visibility is coming, make me stable. If acceleration is near, make me disciplined. If influence is increasing, make me humble. Remove what cannot follow me into this next season. Cleanse my motives. Strengthen my obedience, sharpen my discernment. I say yes to alignment. I say yes to readiness. I say yes to what you are releasing. If this is my suddenly season, let me recognize it without fear. I trust your timing. I trust your preparation. I trust your plan. In Jesus' name, amen, chosen one. This is not hype. This is positioning. If your spirit feels aligned with this word, type ready below. Not for attention, for agreement. The shift has already begun. Now walk like someone who knows it.